Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited for today's video. As you guys saw in the title, we'll be doing the finale? We will be doing the final update, the finale of my 24 and 2024 Project Pan. Oh my gosh, we made it. I honestly have to say, I was very proud of myself for this Project Pan. We will be doing an empties video too before the end of the year, so this is not the only products like I used up or hit my goal on, so keep that in mind. And then also keep in mind I will be doing a 25 in 2025 or a version of it, so definitely hit the subscribe button if you want to see those. First, if you guys like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. Without further ado, let's just get started. Alright, so we're just gonna go in order of what I wrote down, because honestly, I don't know, it's just chaos here. So first and foremost, it's actually kind of so disgusting, but I finished this off really early, so she's dusty, musty, and a little bit crusty. This is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, one of my favorite setting sprays ever, but this was so easy to use up. I was basically done with it, but product number one used up. Okay, not gonna lie, I don't remember 100%, but I'm pretty sure it was this lip balm from Colourpop that was in my Project Pan. I said I'm not scooping it, I don't. You'll notice the trend. I'm not doing all that work for no reason. To be completely honest with you, I know some people do, I don't, but I use this up to the best of my ability. So we called that one done. Then I finished up the NYX Fat Oil Lip Drip, whatever, in the shade My Main. I called this done because when you take out the doe foot, all the product, like there's no more product left. So when it's in there, it looks like there's a little bit, but you can't get it out. Again, I'm not taking the stopper out. I'm not fighting with it. I feel like I got my money's worth, and that's all that matters. I also used up the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. I love this brow setter. I honestly just repurchased it because I was gathering the products for this video and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to repurchase it. So I just repurchased the full size because I love that brow gel. It's one of the best. It's not like too sticky, too gel-like. It's perfect. I almost repurchased the other day, but I wanted to try a new primer, but I will repurchase this, probably get like a mini size or something. But this is the NYX Plump Right Back Plumping Serum Primer. It's honestly so good. You can see all like the progress and stuff. I love this primer so much. It's like the perfect combo between glowy and like gripping. If I was gonna use like ever a gripping primer again, it would be this one, because I just don't like them. But I used that one up early on. I also used up the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dewdrops. This is just a little guy, and I like these. Don't love them, but I did use those up. I use them kind of like a primer. Then I did call this one done because I did hit like mega pan on this, and that was my goal. This is the Dobby highlighter from Colourpop and Harry Potter. Honestly, this thing is getting old, but she's still going strong. So you can see the pan in the middle. It is putty, so you can kind of like move it around, but I just naturally let it hit pan, and then I'll probably like try to hit pan on another side eventually, whatever, as we just slowly use it. But I love this. It was not hard to hit pan on that. I also used up the Tarte Maracuja Tinted Hydrator. I also almost repurchased this the other day, but I was like, Marissa, you have so many like light coverage things that you don't need this. But I have the shade, this is the shade 34 and medium neutral. You can honestly see like the window through it because I squeezed the crap out of this. It was a little mini, and so it was not hard. But I was glad that I used this up because, I mean, I've used up quite a few of those to be honest, but I was glad because I always say how much I love that, and I like to have the proof that I love that foundation so much. Okay, so unfortunately we did not finish this off, and I don't even have, there's no way for me to draw like another line in there, but this is the Complex Culture Secco Translucent Setting Powder. I will be throwing it out because this powder doesn't even like work the same, but that's literally all that's left, but I haven't been able to like convince myself to wear it because it literally does nothing for my face anymore, and I'm like, you know, having a powder for like 3 years, it makes sense that it's just not gonna work anymore. But we're calling it, and I didn't hit my goal, but that was a very successful product to be completely honest, but it's okay. We're moving on to other powders and stuff. I have plenty of other ones that, honestly, loose powders, the only one that I have that I love is the Makeup by Mario. So it was a good replacement. They were definitely very similar, so I'm happy about that. I'm gonna call this one done as well. This is the Too Faced Ethereal Light Concealer. Every time I would go in to use this, I would have to like squeeze the sponge off. Of course, we can take the stopper out, but I'm not gonna do all that. I feel like I hit my goal. Again, use my money's worth. I've had this for probably close to 3 years as well, so we're done using it. My eyes get really sensitive, so this is pretty close to the eye anyway. So if I didn't focus on it for this past year, I would have probably decluttered it anyway, but I'm glad that I got some use out of it. And honestly, we're pretty much, if you ask me like how much is left in here, I probably would say we were like 95% of the way done. Like literally so close. But it was just, again, those kind of products, like, as the year was ending, like, right the past couple of weeks, I was just like, I can't wear those products because they're not, like, you know, working the same that they did when I loved them. And so it was perfect. It was like they're ending, and I do feel like concealer specifically, when you get to, like, the bottom, it starts to get goopy a little bit more. The texture and the formula starts to change the older they are. And so I'm like, I'm not going to force myself to take the stopper out, use the whole thing, when I know it's not even going to be the same formula. It always acts a little different. So done and done. This was another pan product where I wanted to hit pan on this, and I of course did that. This is the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer, shade medium dark. You guys know how much I love this. It was so good. Honestly, like, it looks so disgusting in there. I'm like, I probably shouldn't keep this for much longer, but of course we are. Love that. Hit my goal on that. Unfortunately, I did not hit my goal on this, and you can see why I'm decluttering it. You can see all of it just leaks. I don't understand it. It's the e.l.f. Glow Reviver Lip Oils in the shade, this one's the shade Honey Talks, and I really like this formula. It just leaks, and it's so annoying, so I'm not keeping it in my thing, and you can see how much product's left. I did not hit my goal on that, but I'm like, I don't know what to do with it. Even it's like me making sure I've been standing it up specifically, and it's still leaking. So I'm like, I don't know what to do with you. I can't bring it with me, like, in my bag and stuff, so I'm like, what am I keeping it for? Like, the 1 second I can use it for like a video? Like, no. I also are decluttering the Morphe and Meredith Duxbury primer. I like this primer. It's a good primer. It is. It's fun. It's like the foaming, whatever. And it was a nice hydrating primer. I just think I have ones I like better, and I did not hit my goal on this. There is like maybe half of the product, not even half, like maybe like a quarter of the product left. So I feel like I did get a good use out of it, just like didn't use the whole thing up. I also did not hit my goal on this, but this was like very ambitious, and I should have just, like, after I finished the Tarte, not rolled in another foundation. But this is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I'm also just gonna declutter this. I have the shade 7. I like this foundation. It's just not my favorite foundation in the whole wide world. I think they're better from the drugstore, from other like options, other brands and stuff, and so I did like it for a time being, but I just think it's definitely not worth it. Not one that I like always want to use on my channel, you know what I mean? And I don't always reach for this in my day-to-day, so I'm just gonna let this go. I did like make a bit of progress on it, like when I tried, but then again, I just literally after that, the blue line, after that was like a couple updates ago, I just stopped using this foundation. Literally, I couldn't even force myself to use it, so I was like, okay, that's giving me signs that I don't really like that foundation. This one's tragic because I tried so hard, but this is the Colourpop Pressed Powder, matte bronzer in the shade Silver Strand Beach. I was so close. I don't know if you can see it. Like, there you can see the pan on the bottom, and so I'm like, oh, so close to this. I could have used this up, but it's fine. I did get a lot of good use out of that. I've used it nonstop, and honestly, it happened naturally. It wasn't like forcing myself, so I'm happy about that, even though I didn't hit my full goal. Okay, then we had this Rare Beauty spray. I tried, y'all. I don't know if you can see, there's like a little bit underneath the, I don't know if you can see, underneath the pink line, there was like a little bit of space. You're not gonna be able to see, and I'm not gonna draw it on just for me to throw this away, but I just think that this setting spray is way too glowy for my preference. Honestly, I was gonna say, I said throw it away, but I could just give it away because it's not that old. I'll have to check on that. But the problem with this primer, this setting spray specifically, is that it's like an oil base, but you can like smell so scented, so the minute it starts to go off, you can smell it. So I'll have to like just double check what it smells like, whatever. But anyway, it's just too glowy wear. So I'm like, even if I was wearing this, it was like I had to wear 1 or 2 sprays. If I forced myself to wear this, it was like 1 or 2 sprays. So I'm like, it really wasn't gonna go anywhere. And so when I did my declutter, I was okay getting rid of this, just because I just don't like that glow very much anymore. Like that overly glow. Like that was savage glow. It's like a lot. It's super glowy. I don't know what it is. This one I'm also bummed, but I was so freaking close. But I did tell you guys that this one started to smell off, and so I couldn't convince myself to wear it every single all the time. And I've been having random breakouts, so I don't know what it's from, but hopefully it's, I mean, if it's this, well, either way I'm gonna throw this out, because you can definitely smell that it's going off. But so it could be this, but I literally am almost done. Literally almost done. I made like consistent progress the entire time, which is great. I don't know if you can see that third pink line, but it's like literally consistently the same. And I really like the setting spray. I thought it was a great refreshing setting spray, but you could tell at the end it stopped being refreshing and started just feeling like almost like really heavy of a spray. And I was like, okay, this is not the way I remember it. So that's why it became harder to use it, because I was like, okay, something's going wrong here. So I probably should have stopped using it a while ago, but like I was being stubborn and trying to use this up, but I got so close. This is a good one. Yeah, I guess we could call it a fail, but like I made such good progress on it. Actually, we'll move it to, we have a collection. We'll do different categories. So I have like obviously the ones I used up, the ones I hit my goal on, the ones that are really good progress, and then the ones that I obviously did not hit my goal, didn't do really good on at all. Okay, then we also have thrown in the LA Girl Brow Perfect Extreme Hold Gel. I like this gel. It's not my favorite gel in the whole wide world. Hold on, I gotta fix this hair, but I have to hurry up because my phone is dying. My filming phone. Anyway, but it wasn't my favorite brow gel in the whole wide world. It was just a good one, but it was super affordable. So honestly, it's a great alternative for like, instead of like these high-end ones. But I used that up. That was not hard. I feel like brow gel, like once they start to get goopy and nasty, it's kind of like you can call it on your own time, because when they stop working, you're done with the product. Hello. I also did the dumb thing and rolled in the e.l.f. Clear, same kind of thing, where it's just disgusting. This one fell over, but it just leaks everywhere, and it's so, makes me so mad. So I just stopped using that one as well. I couldn't do it. I honestly was gonna keep the clear too, and then it started to leak all of a sudden, because at first it wasn't doing that, but then all of a sudden it started to leak. I used up the Colourpop Coconut Overnight Lip Mask. She's completely empty. I almost repurchased this. I love Colourpop lip masks. They do something so right, and so I'm surprised like I just didn't like buy 12 of them. I almost did during, I think it was Black Friday or something like that, but it's fine. I did not do it. This one I'm also decluttering. I don't know what it is, but it's like, since I do know what it is, because the compact is so small. Sorry, first of all, this is the Tarte corrector in the shade Peach. It's the Shape Tape corrector. Because the packaging is so small, I guess because like this product is not necessarily scented, but when you go to smell it, it is so overwhelmingly, like it smells like concealer, but it made my eyes water the one day because it was just so strong. I guess because the compact is so small, and if you're not constantly using it every day, it's sitting there. And so, yeah. Now it smells like paint, and it's like you dip your nose in paint. It's so strong that I'm like, there's no way I could put this near my eye. So I had to declutter that one. That one's sad. I couldn't use it. But I did use up the Laneige, the shade Berry. She's completely empty. This is just a mini. I used up like 12 of these this year. Not that many, but definitely a good amount. So stay tuned for my empties. I'm hopefully going to film that right after this. So, you should be able to see that in a couple days. But this was easy, and I love these so much. They're so comfortable. I use them for bed before filming, just when I'm chilling, just all over the place. Easy to use up. Okay, then I did not hit my goal on the Milani bronzer, Cheek Kiss bronzer, but honestly this was very ambitious because I had already hit my goal on the Makeup by Mario, so I was like, am I really gonna do that? But I use this a lot, and so honestly you get a great bang for your buck for this, because it's not easy to use this up. I definitely think the Makeup by Mario was easier, but I was focusing on the Makeup by Mario for longer, so it's kind of like whatever. But I do think that formula is a little bit thinner. This one's a little bit more, I guess full coverage is the word, and so you only use a little bit of the smallest amount, but I did pretty good on that, but we'll put that to the side because I don't think necessarily I did good enough, but I definitely did good. Also, same with this. This is the Colourpop chip from the Beauty and the Beast collection, and I wore that embossing pretty down. I wore it down. I did a pretty good job. I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, this was my go-to anyway, like just naturally. So I did a pretty good job. I wanted to wear the embossing away completely, so I didn't hit my goal, but I did a pretty darn good job. If I do say so myself. But also that one wasn't for the whole year, so I did good with what I could. Okay, let me count things up really quick and then we'll be done. Wow, that's crazy. So 24 products. I hit my goal / used up 12 products. So 50%, not the best rating. But I will say there are 3 products in addition, so 15 in total that I feel like I hit my goal on. Like I got my money's worth out of. Like there was good progress, good products that I used up. So I would say 15, which is, I can't do percentage. Let's see if I can do this. That's like a 62%, right? 62%, that's passing? Okay. It's a C, isn't it? Or a D, I don't know. I didn't get C's or D's. So I don't know. Just kidding. Anyway, the rest of the products I do, and I do feel like there's a group of products, like even at like 15, 16, 17, 18, like 18 products that I would say, yeah, those were really good. Like I did really good, even though I didn't hit my goal on all of those. Like I felt like I got a good use out of them. I would say these are the other 3. The ones I was talking about were like the powder products and the cream products that are just really hard to like actually use. These 3 I would say like, okay, I did like really good on those, even though I didn't hit my goal completely. And they weren't as good as like the Complex Culture or the She Glam or the Too Faced, you know what I mean? Anyway, though, this one, I would say all around it's a success. This is probably the best I've ever done in a Project Pan, so let's keep that in mind. And I have some big plans for my 25 and 2025, so stay tuned for that, because I'm going to try to do it a little differently, but try to still use up the most amount of products like possible. But again, we have a whole bin of empties, so stay tuned for that because we still used up a lot more products besides these. So in this Project Pan alone, though, we have 10 empties. So I think I would give myself a gold star. I know, just, I'm a novice. I'm a novice Project Panner. I used to go ham on the Project Pans and I did bad every single time. I would do the fun ones and never do good. So this is progress, and this is incredible. So I really hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys followed along. Let me know, did you guys hit your goals? How'd they go? What's going on? Any tips and tricks for next year? That would be greatly appreciated. So that is it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.